Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carol, Lorraine, you Boom Tribe baddies. I want to thank you for being here. I know you both have busy days, and for being here with Boom Tribe. 8 years it's been. That blows my mind. Um, and whether you're watching this live or recording, some of you have been with Boom Tribe since nearly the beginning. Others joined later, some have taken breaks and come back, but no matter, you have helped create something incredibly, incredibly special. And we have celebrated, as you know, victories together. We have laughed, we have cried, we have carried each other through tough seasons. We've celebrated victories, we've gotten back up together after setbacks. We have evolved. We've learned that NSVs are where it's at, and and that the secret to long-term wellness is simply showing up. So tonight is really about celebrating that and talking about where we are headed next. So a couple of years ago, I met someone on a networking call, and we figured out pretty quickly that working together was sort of a 1 + 1 = 3 type of math synergy. So Teresa Lisum, who's right here, brings incredible expertise around innate strengths, personal growth, helping women build lives that work with who they are naturally and helps them not keep working against themselves. She's also a certified laughter yoga instructor, so you know we have fun. And we also realized pretty quickly that we share the same mission, which is helping women, uplifting women, and helping them build wellness results that last. So, Teresa, can you give a hey?
Hey, delighted to be here and delighted to meet you two ladies and anybody who's listening in and watching the recording.
Teresa is such a fun playmate, and we began collaborating together actually about 2 years ago.
At
And
least two or three, 2.5
yeah, I
maybe.
mean, so that's a whole funny story.
Yeah, that is.
After all that time, we only just met in person a couple of months ago.
Mhm.
But together as the Vitality Continuum, we run quarterly wellness groups, we host workshops live and online. We created the Partner in Your Pocket bundle that you've seen. And all of this is kind of happening under Thrive Park. So I just want to take a beat to kind of break things down because there are a lot of names. Okay. So we've got Mighty Networks, Thrive Park, Vitality Continuum, Boom Tribe. What the heck? Here's here's an analogy that I think will be helpful. If you think of Procter and Gamble, they don't sell Procter and Gamble laundry detergent or P&G toothpaste. They own Tide and Crest and Pampers and on and on. So Procter and Gamble is the umbrella and brands live underneath it. So that's sort of a loose analogy as to how things are in Thrive Park. When Thrive Park was created, when I created it 2 years ago, I had to rent a location in cyberspace to set up Thrive Park somewhere. And so our landlord is Mighty Networks, which is why you need a Mighty Networks account, so the landlord knows you're legit before you can come in. So we have Mighty Networks as the landlord. We have Thrive Park renting space there in cyberspace. And once you're inside the park, you have Tide and Crest and Pampers and more and more and more, including the Vitality Continuum. So under that umbrella, you have the Vitality Continuum, Boom Tribe, the speaker series, and other events. You have a shopping area, you have Ask an Expert section, and there is more to come. So again, all of these things live under the Thrive Park umbrella, including Boom Tribe. And so why are we changing? This community began 8 years ago on as part of my Beachbody journey. And in for many years in that framework, I was compensated by Beachbody when people bought Beachbody products. And that is still true to a degree, but the structure is much different and the compensation ain't squat, just bluntly put. So, I mean, that is the truth of it. The structure has changed quite a bit. The programs are still amazeballs, but compensation for those, it was called working the business. It's just not what it was. I am incredibly grateful for everything that structure gave. I've made lifetime friendships and, no shade. Um, but I also realized something when Beachbody made its, if I say made its transition, it sounds like it died, which it didn't, but you get my meaning here. Um, I realized that Boom Tribe had become bigger than Beachbody. This community has been never about selling workouts. It's always been about helping women keep the promises they've made to themselves with a whole lot of love, a whole lot of laughter. And I just believe to my core, this community matters enough to preserve it. Most of you, including me, continue to use Body. Some are in Boom Tribe now and adding walking, tennis, hiking, swimming, paddle boarding, and some are showing up doing exercises they've found on YouTube. The common thread isn't the workout, it's the women. I really want to see and believe this community deserves to exist securely for years and years. Wellness shouldn't depend on another company's compensation plan. And what we've built together is just too valuable to make it vulnerable. Boom Tribe, and I will say this without getting all choky, it has been one of the greatest gifts of my life. The friendships, the day in, the day out, and beyond my husband and my cat, it was the one thing that moved seamlessly with me to Mexico. And I cannot overstate the sense of home that has allowed me. What we've built is too special to disappear because a company's business model changed. So instead of ending a chapter, we're beginning a new one. So beginning September 1, Boom Tribe will be now and forever known as the Vitality Tribe. And because of our shared vision, Teresa and I will be co-hosting the group as part of our plan for the Vitality Continuum. We love the idea of vitality, like from now and for life, hence our business name, the Vitality Continuum. And of course, in the Vitality Tribe pays homage to our Boom Tribe roots, but also the notion of family that's represented in the word tribe. So here are some things that are never going to change. The name may evolve, but the heart is going to stay the same. Love, encouragement, no judgment, real women, progress over perfection, friendship, accountability, NSVs, celebration. This is our culture, non-negotiable. Here is what's growing, and this is where things get really fun. Teresa and I will be live in the group 3 times each month. We're going to have a monthly wellness lab that's going to be hands-on for learning around a monthly wellness theme, nervous system reset, meal planning, sleep, boundaries, habits, mindset. That's going to be once a month. We will also have Tribe Talk twice a month, once with Teresa, once with me. It's going to be just, let's talk. What's on your mind? We might start with a theme, but it's really about talking about what's on your heart, what's on your mind, what's your challenge, what's your celebration. We just want more connection. We will continue to have daily encouragement. The daily posts will have quarterly and monthly themes like we do now. And of course, the familiars, the accountability, the celebrations, the friendship. We are growing into having guest experts, book discussions, guided visualizations, hot seats, community spotlight, all kinds of things that we want to grow into. And we're going to be asking before this call is over, because this is where your input is going to have real impact. So, two things that are changing about membership. It used to be that a membership with body was required to be in Boom Tribe, and that is no longer going to be the case. I absolutely encourage it. It is a top of the line resource. We all know it, but it's not going to be a requirement like it was in the past. And the second thing, because this community deserves a sustainable home and the landlord must be paid, there will be a cost. But before you panic, just hear us out. Monthly investment is $27 and it will be paid quarterly. So $81 every 3 months. And we chose that 90-day scenario because meaningful change doesn't happen in a month. Really getting people locked in. Yeah, I can do this for 3 months. And especially for folks who are coming in new, this will really help them get their sea legs. There will also be the opportunity to just do it annually and save $45. And of course, 7-day full refund if it just ain't your jam. What does this support? I alluded to this earlier. This is hosting costs, technology, content, growth, resources, new content development, trainings that we want to have, and making sure this community continues for years to come. Now, some of you have helped build this place. And so I am happy to say we will be having legacy members. So if you've been active in Boom Tribe in 2026, posting, sharing, laughing, whatever, your membership in the Vitality Tribe will be forever complimentary. This is our way of saying thank you. Thank you for being our roots, and to gently bribe you to keep being awesome. Because really, without the current posse, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. So for those who have really been the tribe, particularly this year in 2026, complimentary. For anyone who is a previous Boom Tribe member and might feel like coming back, 12 months complimentary. And for anyone who's maybe in Thrive Park but never been in Boom Tribe, give us a try. We're going to offer 3 months complimentary, and each person who's either a member of Boom Tribe or of Thrive Park will be getting an email after this call to give you the specifics. So, big download, lots of information, and I and Teresa genuinely want to hear from you. So we're going to hit you with some structured questions, but just right in this moment, we'd love to hear your first impressions. What's something you heard that was like, oh, cool, or what are your first thoughts?
I think it would help if we had a list. There were a lot of things that you said. So I think that the group chat or whatever that you're going to do once a month, I think that would be great. And I'm not really into Zoom, but I think maybe I can get into it. But it's more how you are perceived by other people, and also how we can join as a group. And there's a lot of give and take when we're doing the different posts. There's a lot of things that I get out of that. And it it's very helpful. If you're having a bad day, I'm going to go check the post. And it's there and it's good.
100%. Yeah. Lorraine, did you have a thought? No, I can't. And your mic seems to be on.
Now, can you hear me?
I can. Yeah.
I agree with Carol. I think this is, I think it's good. I like the idea of meeting, like you're having the option to meet once or however many times you said, a couple times a month.
Mhm.
So if you can't make one, you can make the other. We talk to everybody online. It's not often that we get together in person. So I really like the idea of coming together in person. It's a great group. It really is. Everybody's got their own personality. Everybody's got their own thing, but we're all together. We're all in, yeah. It
Yeah.
works for all of us together. Mhm.
Agreed, 100%. And the way we've timed it right now is basically there'll be an opportunity every 10 days. So the 5th, 15th, and 25th
Mhm.
of each month, we'll open up the chats. One will be more of a presentation, the Wellness
Mhm.
Lab. That'll be something, but the other two are
Mhm. I
so
think that's nice, especially when the winter cold days come along. It's going to be nice to have somebody else to talk to besides my husband.
no shade, Ron, right? So now some questions, because I mean, this is this
Okay.
is our group, and so we're not presenting a finished product. We're
Mm-mm.
inviting you to help build it. So
Mhm.
um, really kind of drilling down a little bit, if you don't mind. Um, let's see, one, two, four questions. What has mattered most, supported you best? What keeps bringing you back? Taking
I
notes.
think I think it is one of the first things was mindset.
Mm,
Um, and how one thing that you said is how you talk to yourself. And I think you don't realize that, well, that one article you suggested we read, it said that we, in our mind, are not kind to ourselves.
Mm.
But if you know that and you can change how you're dealing, I think that's one, it's like that aha moment, like, oh, and you a lot of times say, well, look at it this way. Oh, okay, all right. Um, One thing that you had done um, when you had a friend go through your clothes and you had all these different suggestions of fashion, I think that would be a fun thing to investigate. Just like go closet diving and see what you can come up with.
So inside Thrive Park, you can see the recording when Dana Lynch, who is an
Yeah.
image consultant, when she did her talk. I think that was what was that May?
It
I
was in
think
the
so, yeah.
spring, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the spring. But yeah, you can go into Thrive Park where it says live and recording. If you go to that page and then click past, just scroll down and she has got some brilliant suggestions for putting outfits together. Teresa and I were like, wow. Anything in regard to that for you, Lorraine? Like what feels like it has supported you well or has mattered most in your own evolution of wellness?
I like the judgment-free zone.
Mm.
I like that I can just be me and it's just me. Um, you've seen me in my worst sweaty self. Um, in my hangry self, my no, I can't stand the way I look stuff. Yeah, we're all, and it doesn't matter. It's just, it's a judgment free. I love the motivational things. I always do. And I love everybody's spin on it. So it's
Mm,
not always, it's not always, oh yeah, yeah, feel better. It's, pick yourself up and dust yourself up and just get moving, get back, get back at things. So it's not always like fluff. It's real. Um, I like that. But it's
yeah,
always been that way. So, and I like that it's not just you telling everybody. Like you have not just been the only talking head. Everybody participates and everybody shares and everybody has an idea. And I build on everybody's ideas. I really do.
100%. Yeah,
Hmm.
there is no one person in the tribe that has all the answers, but together,
Absolutely.
boy, we've got answers.
And I like
Mhm.
rooting for everybody too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Uh,
do. It's a positive thing to look at when the day is just crap most of the time. Sometimes, not most of the time, but sometimes it's just like I look forward to sitting down at night and kind of scrolling through and seeing what's going on.
I have to tell you, I was just today having a moment and I went back to the post where it was post an emoji of how you feel after a workout.
Oh
You
my
know, and it
God.
was just everybody going splat.
Yeah.
And it was that made me laugh so hard. So
Yeah.
the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes. Yes. Well,
So,
so is this all going to stay on the Mighty Network?
yep,
Hmm.
yep, right, tucked up under Thrive Park, and
Hmm.
I hope that analogy was a little clearer. But yeah, Thrive Park is, I mean, I really hate the shopping mall analogy, but
Hmm.
it could be made. Like Thrive Park
Hmm.
is the mall, and Boom Tribe and the Vitality Tribe and everything in there
Hmm.
is just different places, kiosks in the mall. But I like a theme park better.
Yeah.
So, have you ever thought, gee, I really wish Boom Tribe had, or some, what is, if it's not, I wish they had, what is something that when you see it in the feed, it's like, oh, this is excellent. I love this. What gets you excited?
Well, your suggestions on different recipes, that's something that's very good. And um, when we're doing, just when you said to do the meditations, I mean, they're 5 minute, so it's not a huge time commitment. And also, I've developed the 15-minute workout or 15-minute clean the room or 15-minute
Mm.
whatever, and it's really helped.
Yeah, you're doing things in bites, aren't you?
Yes.
That is great.
Definitely.
That's great. I'm legit taking notes here. Is there, and this is sort of two sides of the same question, is there anything you'd like to see more of or less of? Like something that is just like, eh.
I think when you had suggestions of things to read, I thought
Mhm.
that was very good. Some of the different talks. And I got a lot out of the one that I actually did. And I think another thing would be is say, um, for example, my neck is really stiff. What do you suggest? So that you could have like a just one or two different relaxation things, or just putting on a corn bag on your neck, or just one or two things that you might not think of right off your head, but if you had a list to go to, it might be helpful.
That would be great, Carol, because for some of us, we still have the body thing. So we use those exercises, but to share them with you, like exactly what they are would help you. Yes, I agree. I see that. I see how that would help some people that aren't on there. Um, like I have physical therapy. Diane, you've been doing physical therapy, and there's a lot of things that we do for movement, short things that would help other people that aren't in there. Because I know I've benefited from so much of it. So
Yeah, same. We have shared a lot of physical therapy
mm-hmm.
tips.
Yep. Right
And
now I'm
And I think
working
also,
on, yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
also your suggestions of the different meditations to go to, I think that little extra nudge helps you realize that, oh, maybe that's really what I need, And so you try it, and there are other places that you can go for meditation as well, but you have to have that in your mindset to,
yeah, it has to be on your radar.
yeah.
But that's things that we don't always think of, just to get yourself out of a funk, or to get you over that next hurdle, or to just to quiet yourself and appreciate things. It's something you don't always think of unless somebody says, "Oh, by the way, have you thought about doing this? Have you done this? Have you tried this?" And it's nice to be able to say, "Oh yeah, I'll look at it this way and see how it works." Mhm.
Mhm.
You're
And
making
another
me
thing
think
you've
like
done,
oh, go ahead. I'll hold my thought.
things like emphasizing sleep, or just picking a day that you really, really don't have a schedule. That's like unheard of in my life, but I had one the other day and I
I
honestly
remember.
didn't do a whole lot, but it was kind of an eye opener. Like, I don't really know what to do when I don't have the list, but I had a good day.
Yeah, you posted about it. It's like, who is this woman? Oh, this is great. You're making me so the thought that I was having is, and I'm not sure technically how to execute this, but that's just something to be learned, is to have like a resource library. So, a list of, hey, if you got a stiff neck, what'd you call it, a corn bag?
Yeah, I make them for the chiropractor, and it's just a flannel block of material that's filled with field corn. It's not popcorn, it's field corn, and you put it in the microwave, and you also can put it in the freezer, so you can have a hot pack or a cold pack.
Can
And
you imagine if it was popcorn?
it smells like corn when it's in the microwave, but it does not pop.
Yeah, and that just like even vocabulary words like corn bag, not something
Well,
I
some
was
people get,
familiar with.
yeah, rice socks or flax socks, or they have all the different things that they make. They just use a athletic sock, tie the knot, they fill it and they tie the knot at the end, and you can just drape it around your neck. I mean, there's all different
Okay.
things that done.
Yeah, I have something like that I put in the microwave. It's got like a lavender smell to it or something. Like somebody put scents in it.
Mhm.
I'm thinking we need a resource library where everyone adds their resources, so that it's not funneled through Teresa and me, but when you've got a moment, it's like my neck is aching and I've got this corn bag and everyone needs to know about it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so that's an input, and that also is another way where people interact with other people in the tribe.
Right, right. I love it. I love it. Oh, you three and everyone who's watching this as a recording, I am so excited about the chapter ahead. We have all evolved together, and I just see that going into the future. And yeah, very, very exciting time. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this, for your time, for your attention, for your input. And now let's build the next 8 and beyond.
So you said you had other questions that you wanted us to answer?
You just answered 4 of them.
Very nice.
Oh, Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you both so much. And I will see you in the tribe.
Been a
Have a good
pleasure,
rest of your,
ladies.
have a good rest of your
Yeah.
day.
You as well.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.